Today's video is going to be about the Louisville TPS shaft. This is a shaft, not a one-piece stick. These came out mid-90s. This one is a woven graphite. It has a convex. It's kind of slightly rounded. And lettering has been baked on, silk screened. Made with lockjaw. So lockjaw was a type of mechanism that you'd use a hex wrench to screw in the blade. So the wood blade would go in, and there's in the back side a slot on an angle that you would kind of tie the hex wrench, and that would tighten the blade. It didn't do too well, so just maybe had them for about a year, then it didn't make it. And this one here is made in Canada. And as you can see, don't apply open flame to it. This is a standard shaft. So this one's a regular graphite. It says here graphite perma grip is what they called it. It's kind of rough texture, which is nice. It has no grip though, like it's not sticky grip. This one here is Kevlar. This is called Isotac TPS and convex. Again, this is the rounded shape. The outer is rounded. And this one is a Kevlar. Kevlar is very expensive, hard to find. Since about 2003, the military bought out all the Kevlar. So hockey stick companies can't use Kevlar anymore. They just use regular graphite. Kevlar is very durable. It's actually fireproof and it's bulletproof. And it's very strong. So if you had like an Easton, those brown color sticks similar to these, this greenish brown, these were made with Kevlar, kind of what Paul Correa would have used. Those are very, very strong. And these have no flex, they're very stiff. And this one here says stiff, 145 pounds stiffness, and extra light at 305 grams, which is not light in today's standards. But back then in the 90s, this was considered a light stick, because wood sticks were heavier. And this one's also a standard blade, holds standard blades, and looks in great shape. All the logos are nice on this one. The other one here has been used, and as you can see, there's a lot of scuff marks. You can see the two different ones. Then over here, I have the old tri-core shafts. I made another video on that. There's a Louisville Genesis underneath that. And I got a response, the red response, and that's a Fontaine. So that would be the company that Louisville bought. Similar, as you can see, it's a similar style of shaft, and they bought that company in Sacramento. Louisville's headquarters is in Canada. But I don't think they're around anymore. They used to make the wooden sticks that was called the NHL Players Series. It was white with either blue or red lettering. And like Iserman was an endorser, Pat LaFontaine. And those sticks were awesome. They only had them for a few years and then they moved on. But wood sticks were quality made. Like if you got a Louisville wood stick, it was actually a good hockey stick. It was a top of the line back in the day. They retailed anywhere from $26 to $30 is what they retailed for. And the nice thing about Louisville wood sticks was or the blades, is you can bend them with open flame. Real easy to bend. And early 2000s, they decided to do a goalie stick, a graphite goalie stick. And that was retailing for, I think, $75. It didn't do well in the beginning. They kept breaking. And then after that, I think they fine-tuned it. But I don't remember when Louisville went out of business. Not sure exactly what year it was. This tri-core is one of the strongest shafts they made. And also the Louisville rubber. Those two are very durable. They had a lot of detail work done to them. I mean, they did a really good job. A little heavy on the heavy side, but they're very durable. This one here has wood with Kevlar and graphite. 3 materials in one stick. And these were actually really light. So as you see, I have 2 of them. One shaft is rounded, one is more square. So they weren't afraid to go out of the boundaries and make the shafts, you know, different shapes. So they did that. And thank you for watching my video.